Hi there, it's Andrew from Parker Adams Boat Sales. I'm here in a very sunny, very lovely Ocean Village marina, and I have next to me what can only be described as a breathtakingly maintained, beautiful condition Sealine S28. This boat is absolutely immaculate. I'm completely blown away by it. It's a 2002 boat. It's powered by twin Volvo Penta KAD32s, and as you can see from this pan around down below, it really does feel incredibly pristine. The cockpit cushions are all in lovely condition. There's been lots of upgrades to the helm position. This carbon fibre dash looks fantastic, and just everywhere you look on this boat it feels amazing. The engine bay, there's a saying, you can eat your dinner off it. I genuinely think you could on this one. So I'm really pleased to present this 2002 Sealine S34. Walkthrough tours coming up next. Now, we often talk about the amount of space that Sealines have versus other brands, and the S28 is a prime example of that. The S28 is packed a lot of boat. It's a brilliant sports cruiser. The lovely thing I love about the S28 is they're actually very economical to run too. With the Volvo Penta KAD32 engines in them, they perform very well, but equally they are cost effective to run. So a weekend running around the Solent, you can be looking £50–100 worth of fuel, as opposed to some very expensive bills you can get on other boats. As you can probably already see, the cockpit space on this boat is completely pristine. Everywhere I look, these are a couple who own this boat. They are clearly very fastidious and love their boat. So let's show you around the cockpit space first of all. So the cockpit space on the S28, you have this lovely seating area here where you have space here for 3 or 4 adults and space for 2 or 3 on this side. And this table lifts up, which then allows you to access the engine bay down below. But everywhere you look, the gel coat is shiny, even down to these little lights. They've all been polished, and clearly it's even been waxed on the inside of the radar arch. So it's a beautiful example. If I open up in here, you have a hot and cold running water in a wet bar. Located just inside here, you have a fridge. So there's a fridge which is just in there. You can see absolutely pristine. Nice easy access to the side deck, so you step out from the side here, one step there, another step there, nice safe grab handles all the way around. There isn't synthetic teak in this cockpit. That's something a new owner might want to add, but the carpets are immaculate. They look like they've only just been laid. The upholstery, I think it probably is original, but it just shows you how much care the owners have taken over this boat, because there's no rips, there's no tears, there's no marks. They really are absolutely pristine. If we go around and have a look outside as well, this boat, I saw it out the water a couple of weeks ago, just before the owner put her back in, and again, everything was beautiful on her. She'd just been waxed, the hull was looking incredible, and you can see, hopefully it comes across on the camera here, the shine on this boat really is lovely. The owner has said that it turns heads every time it goes into marinas. People say, wow, your boat's in beautiful condition, and I can really see why. Up on the bow, you have a large amount of bow space. There isn't bow cushions on this, but they could be added. And then you have your anchor controls just there, easy access to your bow locker, and then your anchor is nestled just inside there. Just about show you, just up in there, right up underneath the bow there. So they've got a lovely line to the S28. They look very sporty on the water. The covers are also in beautiful condition. They're JB covers, and you can see that the glass is incredibly clear. You wouldn't even know you're looking through glass there. So very impressive. The owner actually said to me earlier the covers could probably do with being laundered. Actually, I think they're completely immaculate, but it goes to show how this guy looks after his boat. Again, just looking through here, the covers really do look great. I think covers make so much difference on boats, on how pristine they can look. So good side view there. The teak on the bathing platform is in good condition, and then you can just see as you step on board the shine absolutely everywhere that you look. In terms of the helm position is excellent on these boats, and I like the fact that you've got 2 seats here, so you've got space for a friend next door to you. The dash has been upgraded to a carbon fibre, so that's genuine carbon fibre behind there, and then you've got these Volvo Penta controls, a standard horizon plotter, Raymarine speed and depth on board there, and then you've got a traditional analog engine gauges there, which just show you that she's run 519 hours on the port engine and 515 hours on the starboard engine. So everything's really nicely labelled out. The bow thruster control is new there. All the carling switches are labelled, and it's just a very clean, uncluttered dashboard. And also, even down to the glass. Look, the glass is immaculate. You quite often see quite a bit of hazing on glass of boats of this age, but there's absolutely none on this. So I really am super, super impressed. So let's go down below. And as you can probably imagine, it continues to be beautiful down here. So as we go down, you can see that the pristineness goes throughout. The carpets, whilst again I think they might be original, but there's immaculate. There's not a mark on them. You've got a television and a DVD player, Blu-ray player underneath there. A nice little bottle of champagne, which always looks really smart. Nice curtains all the way down, mirrored up with curtains here. They've certainly been replaced since the boat was new. And as you look around here, this high gloss wood is almost unmarked. And in the kitchen galley area, look at the shine on that stainless steel sink. This boat really is an absolute joy. All of your dash panel is all here, everything's functional. The boat's fitted with heating as well, so it keeps you nice and cosy during the winter. And you've also got a later generation Fusion radio down there as well. But I talked about the use of space on the S28. When you come down here, you actually feel that you can be in the galley area preparing a field. You can have your family, your friends all around this area here. And obviously you've got your really versatile space up in the cockpit as well. So they do have a lot to offer, the 28. Inside here, this is electric conversion on the heads and it's nice and spacious. And this also doubles up as a shower room as well. So you can pull the shower out of there. So that's nice. You've got a Jack and Jill arrangement on the doors, so that goes through into this cabin where you have a really nice large size double bunk in there. All the upholstery I'm sure has been changed around here because it all looks much, much fresher. Corresponds with the curtains, more upholstery at the top, and it just looks very, very clean and tidy there. Just close that off there and close that again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs into the cockpit space again and show you the engines. I mentioned they're KAD32s. The way they're presented and the way they look in this engine bay is pretty much some of the cleanest engine bay I think I've seen in a long, long time. I'm impressed, and I hope you will be too. Okay, so I said that the engine bay was immaculate, and now I get a chance to show you. So as you can see down here, nestling down there are twin KAD32 engines. And have you seen a cleaner engine bay? I don't think so. You look around there, they are just presented in beautiful condition. The engines have worked extremely well for the current owner. He's not had any need to have any expensive bills or any problems with them at all. They've literally just been a turnkey boat. Start them up and off he goes to enjoy his weekends away. So the engines, as I say, are presented in beautiful condition, and you can see all around the engine bay. It's all very, very clean, very, very tidy. No rusty pulleys. Everything is presented beautifully. The engines have also just been serviced, so the service receipts and records available on this boat galore. So I think that's pretty much covered everything. As I've said, I think this is a fantastic example of the S28, and by far and away the cleanest example that I've personally ever seen. The 28 is a brilliant value sports cruiser, very good economical way of getting on the water for your family, and this is a brilliant example. This will not be around long. If you're interested and would like to learn more, then please get in touch with us at parker-adams.co.uk. Of course, please do feel free to put comments down below. It's always nice to read those. And as always, if you've got this far and enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Thanks as always for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one very, very soon.